Mm-mm-mm. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey y'all.
Oh boy. If y'all are here and you can hear us,
Sound check, sound check.
just let us know we're coming in loud and clear.
Let's do
We
a
have a
quick sound check.
lot of notifications going off right now. Actually, let me go in and check and make sure that everything is good. We got to warm it up. It's been a.
It's been about a year.
No, not. Oh gosh, hold on. Let me.
It's been a minute since we've been live. How y'all doing in YouTube land?
Oh yeah. Yep. We got a short little video that we're gonna go into today. We just want to give it a moment. If you're just tuning in, give us that thumbs up.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me put this up here just for yeah. Let's put that in. Okay. Um, I just wanted to check real quick to see if everything is copacetic right now. As you can see, the title of the video is Mental Magic, the New Frontier. We're just going to dive into it a little bit. Let me check the sound real quick. Okay,
We got
yep, we're
sound. We got
coming
sound.
in.
Okay.
Okay, we just wanted to make sure we had sound. All right, okay. So we're not going to hold y'all too long. I don't know how short we're gonna make this because I know we got a meeting in a little bit, but y'all, we wanted to come in and just once again say hello, let y'all know that we are still here. We haven't gone anywhere.
Right.
See, we're still together, still moving forward. But we wanted to come in because we're planning on coming in more and providing you all with some practical information um, to really help you all along in your spiritual journey. We've seen that some of the YouTubers that were in the past, which went away for a little bit, now they came back again. And so we felt the call. We actually got some emails.
Yeah, you guys been emailing us.
Yeah.
uh Sending. We had a phone call actually. Somebody
Oh,
called us
yep.
to
Yep.
tell us to come back to the YouTube space. So we said, you know what? We'll do it. We'll come back.
We might as well.
We took a nice little break, and within that time period, what is it, 8, 9 months?
Yeah, it's been
Guys,
about 9 months.
we have accomplished so much. You guys will be proud of us.
Mhm.
We've accomplished a lot.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
I think something may be on here. Y'all gotta forgive me because it's been a
Yeah,
minute since we've been on
been a
here.
while. It's been a while.
And I just want to make sure that everybody can chat, even the bots can chat if
Oh,
they
wow.
because before it was saved where it was just the subscribers. But anyway, if you can hear us and you're coming in loud and clear, just drop a one in the chat just so we know. But yeah, once again, we're gonna keep this pretty short. Um, More likely we're probably going to do a Q&A somewhere down the line once we get the algorithm running again and we get everything up and running. But for now, we have a small little topic to jump in with you all this evening.
But it's going to make a big difference.
Big difference.
Small topic, big difference. Okay.
Mhm.
But before, we just want to do a little housekeeping. If you're coming in and you're new to our channel, just go ahead and hit the subscribe. Definitely give the video that like to help us to get back on YouTube's algorithm, because again, we haven't been here in a while, so we're really not sure how far our video is going. So definitely give us that like, share the video, guys. We're gonna be back on here more frequently or as much as possible. We don't have a set schedule as yet because we're just, coming back. But more than likely, it will probably be maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, a day in the weekend. We're going to have a whole schedule of how we're going to do it. Maybe sometimes we'll do live, we'll bring you guys on and things of that nature. But we kind of just getting back out there. So if you guys can just put in the chat where you're chiming in from, that would be awesome so that we could know who we're talking to.
Or drop it in the comments after this video goes live.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, just a heads up before we dive into this topic, um, we will be opening back up for
Oh
consultations
yeah, we had
and,
to stop
things of
that
that
too. Yeah.
nature. Just letting you know that that is something that is available. We're still in the process of switching a lot of things around because we used to be Twin Flames Unite. Um, but we had to elevate the channel, rise and change
Yes.
with the times. So the link showing below right here, yeah, right there, is the link to where you can actually book a session with us. Of course, we ask you that you follow us on Instagram as well as on Facebook.
Right. We
Okay.
haven't posted anything in a few months, but that's about to change.
Yeah, it's about to
Okay.
get back on and popping, but we're just kind of doing this to get back into the flow. But all of that, the church notes and everything out of the way. Okay. One of the things that we want to talk about right now is mental magic,
Oh,
the new frontier. Okay. Um, if you haven't figured out, or if you haven't realized that things are moving very fast right now,
mm.
and that's because we are moving into a realm of what's the word that I can say for this?
It's a higher frequency.
It's a higher frequency.
So things
That's
are
a better
moving
word.
very fast. If you
Mhm.
feel like time is speeding up, it's because we are in a much higher, faster frequency. So that's why.
Yeah. And so during this time, oh gosh, it's so much I want to go into, but we're just gonna do this video for right now. But since it's a higher frequency, we can manifest a lot easier.
Mhm.
And you probably have recognized this, that a lot of times the things that you were just thinking, it just pops up. If not in that moment, within a few days later, maybe a week later, it just starts to come into your reality. So right now, especially the time that we're about to go in, including tomorrow, which is the 28th of October, which is the beginning where things really start to get lit in the spiritual world.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So the veil is very thin, and it allows us to use our imaginations
Mhm.
to really bring about the realities that we want to experience.
Exactly.
Okay. And actually, I don't know if you want to share this or not,
Mhm.
but can you share how you use your imagination to actually shift the whole timeline?
See, now
You don't
that's
have to give the full details. You
oh
can just give a
man.
little bit of it.
Ooh, I don't know how to share it without giving away my business. Okay,
Okay.
I'll try. Let me try. Put me on the spot.
Oh,
Okay, so okay, so how do I explain this? So let's say there is a particular situation that I wanted to manifest, right?
Mhm.
And in the past, I tried it, but it didn't quite work. So I realized something was off. Now, you probably, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm going to tell you what I did, okay? Um, in order for the scenario to go the way that I wanted it to go, which was going to benefit everyone, right? I had to get the people around me on the same page,
Mhm.
okay? I'm gonna give you an example because I don't want to give away too much of my business on YouTube, but I'm
Not
gonna give
too
you an
much.
example, okay? Let's say that you went for a job interview. I'm gonna use as basic as possible, right? You went for a job interview, right? And before you went out for this job interview, you told your sister, you told your brother, you might have told your mom, you told a few people that you're going on a job interview. And so they're telling you good luck, right, on this interview. And so you're kind of not too sure. You might be confident, but you're not too sure if you're going to get hired, quote unquote, right? And so the other five people that you told, guess what? They're gonna have the same energy, right? The same EP. Oh, I don't know. Hope she gets it. Really do. But that's a hope energy. And stick with me, guys.
Mhm.
And try it. And then let me know under the video how it turns out after you try it, right? This is going to require very, very high energy. It's going to require you to really believe in yourself. And it's also going to require the people that you're telling to also believe in you. So you can't tell somebody who don't want to see you win, because it's not going to work. It's going to go in the opposite direction, because energy is real, right?
Right.
So you're going to the job interview. You told these 5 people that you're going in the interview, and they're thinking, oh, I hope she gets it. I really do. And then when you come back home now, and they're all anticipating, well, did you get it? Because they're on the fence. They don't know if you got it or not. And sometimes you might not, right? Because it's the on the fence energy, so it can go either way. Instead of doing that, try this, right? And again, it's going to take a lot of confidence in yourself. So
Hopefully you did that shadow work.
Right. So before you go to the job interview, just tell the 5 people, instead of saying, wish me good luck on my interview, just tell them, I got the job.
Just tell them you already got
it. Just tell them you already have it, right? And that what that does, it changes the energy. It changes the frequency. It's like literally you're jumping a timeline. Stick with me. It sounds crazy, but try it and see. Try with something small.
Yeah.
Right? Just tell them, hey, I got the job. And then the energy is going to change. Everything is going to change. It's going to change into like a celebratory energy, right? And then go in your interview.
Yeah.
Go in your interview when you're done, right? And or whatever it is that you have. It doesn't necessarily have to be an interview, but it's something that you're wanting to manifest. And so what I'm trying to say is, instead of having 5 people around you have that hope energy, they'll already see you being there. And that's the thing about mental magic, is about actually seeing yourself being someplace, seeing yourself doing something before it actually happens. Because you have to take it from the unseen into the seen world, from force to form.
Yes.
So that's just a little hack that you guys can try. And I'm interested to know how it works. And again, you can use it with anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be an interview. It could be anything.
It could be getting a car, getting a house, or just experiencing the certain lifestyle that you want to live.
Exactly.
Like if you want to live on the beach for the rest of your life, you can actually bring that to pass.
Right.
It's a lot of beaches around this world that you could be living on, in Fiji and things of that nature. And a lot of these places are looking for people to work from home, so you can. There's so many opportunities.
But if I were you, if you've never done it before, I would try it with something small.
Yeah.
First.
Oh yeah.
Try with something small and then build on it, because you actually have to have people around you that believe in you. It helps when the people around you that you're telling your manifestations to, they have to kind of want good for you.
Yes.
So be very careful.
Yeah.
Who you tell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the secret right there. Don't just go and tell it to anybody, because they could take it in the opposite direction, because energy is real.
Yeah. And here's a few other things that you can do to really kind of help boost your imagination, to help bring it into reality. Because once again, the imagination is the unseen, and you want to bring the unseen into the seen world. Okay. And there's just 3 things that I'll mention on this video that you can do to help move that ball up the hill or down the hill, whichever way you're trying to go. Hopefully you're moving up. Mm-hmm. But one of the first things you can do is some daily meditations.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Now, there are many different forms of meditations, but you really want to meditate on the life that you want to live. Mm-hmm. There is gosh, I wish I could remember the name of this book right now. Which was it? I think it was How to Win Friends and Influence People, or
that's a good book too.
One other thing. But in one of those books, there's a book like that, one of those self-help books. What the author did in the very beginning, when he was totally broke, just had a little Jeep, he would take his Jeep every morning to the beach, and he would meditate on the life that he wanted to live, until the point where he actually was living the life that he had been meditating on every morning. Okay, mental magic. So getting into a meditative mode, getting into that routine is really going to help move along that
Manifestation.
there you go. Okay. And what's one of the second things?
Now, this one has worked for me every single time. It's never failed. And I'm going to give you another trick that I do. We really have to go through and let y'all know how much we've accomplished within this past 8 months. The things that we have done, it's just amazing. But that's probably another video. But we'll just stick to mental magic for now. Use positive language.
Yes.
Now, sometimes this can be tricky, especially if you're not used to speaking positive about yourself, your surroundings. This is very, very important, very vital when it comes to mental magic. You have to use positive language. One of the things that I do all the time, and they look at me like I'm crazy every time, I promise you, but when it actually happens, they're like, okay, maybe it has something to it.
Yeah.
But I want to say 3 years ago, we didn't have a car. Or 4 years ago, we didn't have a car, right? And so I started doing this. I started having conversations, remember?
Yeah.
And I would go like this, man, remember when we didn't have a car?
Yep.
Right? And we didn't have a car.
Now we just riding around.
Now we just riding around. Now we just cruising. We could get from point A to point B. You remember when that happened?
Yeah.
And so, but in that particular time, we didn't have a car.
Nope.
But because of the conversation, we were speaking in present tense as if it already happened. So it's very, very important to watch your language when you're trying to do mental magic, mental manifestation, right?
Yes.
So language, positive language and affirmation is key. All right. So you couple that with your meditation, your daily meditation, your positive language and affirmation.
Yes.
Okay. And then the next one that's really important, and this helps a lot too. I'll tell you how. What's the next one, babe?
It's connecting with Mother Nature. Because right now, things are speeding up. And it's not speeding up on man's time. It's speeding up on the Mother Nature's time, the cosmic clock. Okay? And so it would behoove you to get in sync with nature.
Yes.
Okay? If you want to match that high frequency, get in tune with nature, whether that's grounding, putting your bare feet on the ground, meditating under a tree. If you can meditate under a tree and put your feet on the ground, oh my gosh, you're just doing many things.
You're good to go. But you
all at once.
Must connect with nature. Okay? Drink more teas, drink more water, fruits. If you can stay hydrated with fruits, that's even better than water, to be honest with you. Try to stay hydrated with fruits, because what happens is you're naturally going to get in tune. You're naturally going to be vibrating on a much higher frequency. Okay, once you connect with nature. And if you connect with nature and you're not higher frequency, remember, frequency just means how fast something happens. That's the frequency. Then you have a vibration, right? So if you're in a higher frequency, your manifestation happens a lot faster instead of slow. Because when you're in a lower frequency, nothing wrong. It's like not a good or bad. It's just a matter how soon do you want something to happen. If you want something to happen sooner, your frequency must be high. It must be faster.
Yeah.
Okay. And nature helps with that.
Yes.
Okay. Helps to ground you, and it helps to speed up your frequency, speed up your manifestation that way.
Yep.
Okay.
So in kind of a recap of this 20 some odd minute video is that right now, the times that we are in are very magical. Okay.
Very.
I don't know about y'all, but I can feel like the magic. You can feel it in the air. There's definitely something different. And out of all of these times when people say that certain events are happening and things of that nature, it's like, I don't see it, I don't feel it. But during this time, if you were really open to it, and I think even for the people who are not on a spiritual level, they feel something.
I mean, the regular NPC at this point in time could feel it. Like it's
regular NPC.
It's there for you to feel. I mean, all of these free guy. If you're a free guy, you can feel it.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen Free Guy, what are you waiting for? Go look at that.
Oh, that's one for you to watch right now.
That's a good movie for you to watch. Free
Yeah.
Guy, if you hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Okay. But even the free guys can feel the energy right now. Like, guys, I literally manifested myself into.
She jumped the whole timeline.
I jumped a whole timeline.
So much. She changed the date on her.
Don't say my on something.
She changed the date on an official document timeline.
I can't even explain it. It's like so many things are happening that we can't really explain. And it's like, if we didn't have the plethora of knowledge, like spiritual knowledge, and then do the level of shadow work that we have done, I don't know.
Yeah. And you know, that's the key. And in watching this video, I hope that, well, we should have said that there's a prerequisite to using this mental magic. Because if you don't have the mental stability or the emotional stability
and intelligence,
and if you don't have that strong spiritual foundation, it's kind of hard to do.
True.
But if you have those foundational things there, this is kind of like a next level type thing, which is not that hard to do.
Right.
It's just take a little bit of discipline.
You have to put in the work. And I guess in a nutshell, we're just living our truth. So we've had this channel since 2018.
Yep.
And so every time we learn something, we would come on the channel and we would share it, right? Yeah. And so we've literally been utilizing, like how they say, practice what you preach.
Yep.
So all the stuff that we've been learning thus far, we've been utilizing it, we've been practicing it, and now we actually live in our manifestation of all the work that we've been doing thus far.
Yep.
And so now we could say we actually walk in the walk. You know, we don't just
walk
talk.
It like we talk.
Right.
Walk it like we talk it.
Yeah, we're doing it. And it feels amazing. And some of the stuff that I want to share, but some of it is kind of personal, so I don't want to put it out there on YouTube like that. But I think eventually we'll probably do like a private group or something, maybe Patreon or whatever. And that way we can actually share a lot of the stuff.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
If we can pause for a second and actually mention that, yes, we, like I said before, we're going through, we're revamping quite a few different things. And we realized that Patreon is the way to go.
Yeah.
Because it will allow us to be more free in what we're saying. Because there are just certain things that we can't say on YouTube land. Because they'll take it down in a New York minute. Right. So on Patreon, if you go to Journey Within Awaken Minds, you can actually see there. You can see the tiers. They've been readjusted. There are going to be some things that are in there. I mean, they're already in the tiers that will give you access to exclusive videos, things of that nature. And we would also need the feedback from you all to see what we can actually do to make this a lot more interactive.
Yeah.
To really share with you all the things that we've experienced that has helped us along, and it may help you all in your journey, or we know some other versions or some things that we've done that can also help as well, because we are a well of information.
Yeah, we have.
So,
man, again, we've been on this journey since
we've been diving deep.
We've been diving deep. We came up, got some air, went back down.
Yeah. And and I think we're actually going through a cycle now where we're about to dive in even deeper, because there are some things. There's so much that we're going. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be here.
Yeah. Okay, we'll be here too long if we start getting into tetrahedrons and all this stuff.
That's a whole different
game. Yeah, that's a whole another. That's a Patreon video.
That'll be a Patreon video. But we just wanted to come on here, let you all see our shining faces once again, even though mine's not shaved. But hey, I'll be clean next time.
Mine's shaved.
Oh Lord, I'm glad it is.
I'm playing. Listen, I'm playing.
But we wanted to come on here and just share with you all some information that we see is actually trending right now. It's actually a topic that's being talked about, but it's
Mhm.
not something that is they're really saying it. There's so many codes that are going into it, but to let you all know that right now, using your imagination is very, very strong as far as creating the world that you want to live in.
And it
Okay.
works. It works. It's not hard.
Especially now, because things are speeding up, the veil is thin. Now is the time.
Now is the time. If
Now
there's
is the
something
time.
that you've been wanting to manifest, if there's a certain lifestyle that you've been trying to create for a while, this is the time to do it. And if you follow those steps that we just gave you, trust me, you could get this done. Meditate, make sure that you're in nature, use positive affirmation, surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people that celebrate you. And that's another thing that's really important, because sometimes we tend to be around people that don't celebrate us. We tend to want to be around people that just tolerate us, right? And we don't realize that that energy actually has an effect on us. So we got to come to the realization.
Yeah, and if you are in a situation where you can't get away from these negative people, then you have to move in silence.
Yeah, shh.
Don't tell them.
Quiet. If you about to move, shh.
You about to get a new job, shh. You about to buy a car,
shh. Just don't say anything, okay? And this is real, guys. This is not spooky stuff. This is literally science.
Yeah,
like the observation
from a distance.
The observation changes the outcome of the experiment, like literally. So if you can't get away readily from a negative environment when you're doing what you're doing, just don't say anything. Okay?
And that's a bonus right there. That's a bonus tip that we just gave y'all. That will skyrocket your manifestation and actually reveal to you who's on your side and who's not.
Yeah.
But we don't want to keep y'all too long because we just getting back in. We're not going to go into a whole hour, 2-hour video.
No, we're not.
But we love y'all so much. We will be back in attendance. Okay. But once again, we love y'all. Peace out.